they found over 400 videos of him.
It's really special because it seems like he slept with almost everyone. A lot of men are now seeing this and they're like, okay, getting very suspicious about their wives.
Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of the Deep Dive Podcast. As always, we are here. I'm Raissa.
I'm Gloria.
Okay, so today we're talking about a topic that has been trending, and this is Baltasar. We're going to talk about who he is, why is he trending, and what is the controversy around his story or whatever happened with him.
Baltasar Evan Engonga.
Every day you have to sleep about 5 women.
Baltasar wasn't arrested because of the women.
So this is a topic that Raissa has been wanting to talk about for the longest, okay? Like, she's always on TikTok, looking at all these TikTok trends, like TikTok dances, in these TikTok streets. And she called me and she's like, oh my gosh, have you seen what happened with Baltasar? I'm like, who's that? She's like, oh, this is what's going on and he's doing XYZ. And I'm like, I'm more on YouTube and I'm like following all these other podcasts and all these, YouTube news, but
it's a good balance.
This is the one that's on TikTok day and night.
The video shows the video that they're inserting is from YouTube, but give us a little bit of a background.
Okay, so this man, Baltasar Evan Engonga, honey, this name is Equatorial Guinean public official currently serving as the head of the National Agency for Financial Investigation. Okay?
Very important.
Yeah, he has a really big title for the government. His role involves managing financial regulations and investigations focused on preventing financial crimes, such as money laundering, corruption, in compliance with both national and international financial standards.
Yes.
It's a pretty big title.
Very, very big. So as you can tell, he was a very important public figure in Equatorial Guinea. So originally he was being investigated for corruption and misconduct. Nothing related to the scandal. It was just corruption and misconduct. And then during the investigation, they collected his laptop and his electronics. And that's where they found over 400 videos of him being intimate with different women from all sorts, like just a whole bunch. Yeah. What? And keep in mind that he's married, right? He's married. Yeah.
His wife better get tested because ain't no way.
Yeah.
Well, so the scandal is about SEX, because this is YouTube. I don't want to get in trouble. SEX and corruption. In addition to this, he is married and has 6 children. Pretty fertile. The controversy is really special because it seems like he slept with almost everyone. Yeah. Like, apparently he slept with his brother's wife, the wife of the director of the presidential security, attorney general's wife, his bodyguard's wife, his pastor's wife, his godfather's wife, and more. The list is long. Like, hide your wives, hide your sisters, hide your grandmothers, because Baltasar is coming.
Yes, and this is what the trend has been about. And, it's just like the videos all leaked. And these women, this is where the controversy is, right? Like, if you were secretly being recorded and you didn't know and it leaked, you were wrong, but legally, you have grounds to sue him, and feel like your personal life has been exposed without your will. But in these videos, you can clearly tell that all these women were aware that they were being recorded. And a lot of the women are married women. So it's just mind-blowing that you not only are cheating, but you're aware that you're being recorded. Right. And you have solid faith in this man to keep the recordings
private.
Like that is where it's like completely mind blowing, because despite all of the videos being exposed, it's all over the place on social media. They have no legal grounds to even get any form of compensation. And it's actually sad how
nasty.
Yeah. Like
this man is just sticking his peen in everybody's, what.
And the women are happily giving him. In the videos, there's no sign of like him forcing them or him, coming onto them or something. It's like they're happily
I can't.
And it's so sad because these are married women, and keep in mind that Equatorial Guinea is a very, it's an African country, a very strong culture. They're not open to, like open marriages and things like that. They're very cultural. And so this is almost like an abomination. Just imagine a pastor's wife. You know what I mean? Like that is terrible. And
I can only imagine like, what their wives, as well as his wife can be feeling right now.
What their husbands are feeling too. Because as he has, first of all, been sacked from his job, obviously. Right, they have fired him. And then he's jobless now, and then he's a cheat, and then his kids have to deal with these videos of their dad, like doing stuff on social media. It's just really sad. It's all around a mess. It's just a heavy mess.
But you know what? A lot of men are now seeing this and they're like, okay, getting very suspicious about their wives. Like we always hear about men, cheating, but now this is about women cheating. So this is crazy.
Yeah, a lot of women cheating, and women that you wouldn't even expect them to be cheating.
Exactly.
Right. So, and some men are actually praising him. I've seen men sew T-shirts with his name on the back of it, and they're like,
really,
they want to know what he did to get all these women to agree to sleep with him and record it. They feel like he's the goat. Like he's the like maybe he just has some game that they don't have, and so a lot of men are actually praising him, which is crazy. Yeah,
so the goat of debauchery.
Child. So this is, like, do you know anyone? I don't know if you'd be comfortable saying it, but if you know anyone, that I'm just nosy like that.
Do you know anyone?
I don't. I'm not from Equatorial Guinea, but do you know anyone that has been affected by this issue? I know there was a video of a man openly, like, I don't know if that was just like for views. It didn't really seem real to me, to be honest, but there was a video roaming around of a man, like telling his wife, I buy you everything, I give you everything. And then he literally showed her the video of her sleeping with Baltasar. And then she was crying and went back to her father's house. I don't know if that's real. That looked a little bit sus to me. It was a little bit, because you wouldn't be posting any more of that if you were already hurt. But yep.
I mean, one thing I can say, honestly, if you know you're going to do something that you're not supposed to do, especially cheating, don't let nobody record you.
Absolutely not. Even if you're not married, don't do it. Like, even if you're not married, just don't do it. And even if you have to absolutely do it, of which I'm saying don't.
Right. Like, it's not okay to cheat. Okay.
Don't do it. But if you have to, God forbid, you should be the one holding the recordings, not the other person. How can you give up that much leverage?
Right.
I couldn't. I would not even sleep well at night.
Maybe he's doing something we don't know. Maybe Baltasar is doing some voodoo. We don't know.
Ooh.
These African countries.
Yeah.
Some countries is actually legal. When you go to like Benin, it's actually legal to practice voodoo, and people do all kinds of stuff. And you go, they make you fall in love.
Maybe it's a cult.
You don't know what these people are practicing, honestly, and they have so much power over people.
Right. What if it's a cult and that's the requirement?
I think the police might need to investigate further into this man, into Baltasar, into maybe other practices he might be involved with, or other, cults. This story is a little bit. I've never heard nothing like this, especially the caliber of women that he was sleeping with, like women that were a part of the, presidential, families and government officials. Like, It's not like, regular women that you just pay to,
have sex with,
have intercourse with them, right? Like these are women that are already in households where they're pretty wealthy themselves. So what is so special about this Baltasar,
man, right? And he has a very pretty wife. I know some rumors also came out saying his wife was doing the same thing, but I just think those are rumors. There's no videos of it. There's no proof. So, we're just going to leave that for that. If we have more details, we'll come back with more details. But for now, we only know that the story ends with him. And, maybe they're in a cult.
Well, there needs to be a deeper dive into that.
Definitely. Yeah. Definitely. But yeah. So feel free to leave your comments in the comment section. Would you forgive your wife if she was prey? What? I'm just asking for the men out there. Like, if your wife was prey to this, would you forgive her? Thinking that just maybe this man just had some kind of charm or something, or is this going to just be like, I'm done, it's over? And what do you think of the man? Do you praise him? Do you think he's a hero for being able to sleep with that many women and recording it and getting away with it even when it leaks? What are your comments? Let us know what you think.
Yeah, let us know. No more water. I'm thirsty. Oh man,
I know
this topic got me
hot.
Yeah, I'm thirsty. No more water.
Yeah. So
and we're out. I need to drink some water.
I know. Yeah, see you on the next episode.
It's too much for me.
Okay.